Hi everyone, it's Dr. Rick, and I'm going to go through a tutorial of how to become a new patient, or if you're an old patient of mine, how to become an old new patient. So bottom line is I see patients mostly virtually from any part of the world, and I do have an option to see clients at the Endorphin Effect Training Center in Bartlett, or at the Hoffman Estates Integrative Medicine Center. So most of you either know my website or you stumbled across my website through the videos that I put out. The first thing you'll do is you'll click on New Patient Consultation. That gives you a brief tutorial of who I am and the office. On the same page, you scroll down to the green bar and you click that, and the link will take you to the Get Healthy Electronic Medical Records, which is HIPAA compliant and internet secure. You'll see the bar on the left that says choose one of the 6 packages that we have available for the clinic. Under that, you'll have package details, and under that, appointment type, the date and the time, and then your information to upload. An alternative option is to scroll down to the landing page on my Herbal 111 website and send an email to the staff. Once we take the message off, we'll be able to formulate an invite, and it should show up in your email inbox. If you click on the accept this invite, you'll be able to create your password, at which point in time you can start filling out your data as well. This is how your landing page will look every time you log on. When you first start, you'll have to fill out some intake forms. And it's pretty standard data. Because Advocate will not allow me to view any of my old patient records, you'll have to start as best as you can to fill up my forms. I tried to make the forms as easy as possible to answer. You'll notice that the start questions are mandatory. Once you've finished the intake form, whether it's for new patient or medical cannabis consult, you just hit submit and it's locked in. The beauty of Get Healthy is that you can also send me internet secure messages. It would also be of value to download the mobile app, especially if we're going to be doing a virtual visit. So either way, whether you click the green button on my website and choose a product, or you get an email response with an invite and create your own account, you'll be brought to billing and payments. You can choose the package that you want. The 2 basic packages are either a one-time visit, which is 1.5 hours and sometimes over for $300, or a Warrior Program annual membership. Here is the standard 12 appointment session credit. The price for the package is $250 a quarter for 1 year. And just as a reminder, because of all the lifestyle changes that I design and the usual weight loss that is encountered, your HSA or FSA, that's Health Savings Account, or Flex Benefit Spending Account, will usually pay for this service. Here, myself as Warrior, the patient, you can see Enrique, the doctor, has sent me a message. When I open up my landing page as a patient, I'll see Dr. Rick, Enrique Saguil, saying, "Welcome to the Warrior family." And I can respond to Dr. Rick by typing a message in the chat box and entering send. So anybody that has signed up for the Warrior package can choose appointments, book an appointment, essentially 12 to 24 per year. Regardless of whether you're an annual Warrior member or you want a one-time consult, your login will allow you to secure an appointment. Here on the left bar, you'll see the appointment options. And on the right, you'll see how many credits you have available. When you see you have available credits, the book appointment button becomes blue. You can click on that. Once you click on the blue box, whether you're an annual member or a one-time consult, it'll give you essentially that one box up top to consult for lifestyle coaching. If you click on that box, it'll then give you the option for video call versus phone call. I usually choose video call, but it depends on how tech savvy the patient is. And then you click confirm appointment type. You'll have an option to choose a date and a time. Date in the middle, time on the right. You choose one of the hours and then you confirm. This is one more safety step to confirm that you have an appointment. And this is what you'll see on the site. This is what you'll see on your inbox to confirm that we have an appointment, and also as a reminder about when it's coming up. The other reminder is also in your Get Healthy account. Anytime you open it up, the landing page will show you that we have an appointment coming up. When I look on my master schedule, I'll see that patient Warrior Rick has an appointment with me coming up. When I open up my master schedule as Dr. Saguil, I'll see new patient Warrior Rick has an appointment with me coming up. And all I have to do is click join the call. You'll see in the upper right hand box. And this is me, Dr. Rick, waiting for my patient to join. What my patients will see is when they open up their account, At the home site, you'll see next appointment, April 8th, consult for lifestyle coaching. Click on that blue and it'll take you to confirmation that you're about to enter into a conversation. Turn on camera, turn on mic, you just press got it. And this is what you'll see. This is Rick, the patient, waiting for Dr. Saguil. Just have to hit join call, the center of the page. Now, sometimes I do run behind. And if I am running behind, this is what you're going to see, a blank white face. But I guess that's why they call it being patient. On Get Healthy, once the provider clicks his version of join call, then you'll see this face. The center will be the doctor's box, and then the lower right corner will be the patient's video. After the questions and answers are done, and we have our plan outlined, then we'll end the conversation, and we're finished with the consult. Depending on how complex the homework is and the plan for lifestyle change, I'll upload the plan, your homework, in addition to requesting whatever items of labs or x-rays that we talked about that I need to see. This is where it would be helpful if you're an old patient from Advocate to get into Advocate's website. All my patients for the last 5 years had a portal that would get them into the database for My Advocate. Then it became My Advocate Aurora. Now it's called Live Well. So you can see the address up top, and this is the login page. If you don't remember your login, it's okay, but there is an FAQ or contact us at the bottom of the page to help you with getting your password reset. Once you get into your Live Well account, you'll see the second bar down, Share Everywhere. You just have to put in my name, Dr. Rick Saguil, hit the Request Share Code button. Once you send the share code with me, I can access your medical records and see the last blood tests that we did, any radiology reports, and sometimes even homework that I posted for you in the past. So just to take it to the next level, these are some of the tests that I self-experimented with while I was at Advocate. And I'll just zoom down to an old beta hydroxybutyrate from 2019 I did in June 15th. As you can see, this is the result of beta hydroxybutyrate 4.4, which is awesome. This is when I was deep into fasting mimicking diet, but I want to share that as a patient with my doctor. So once I'm granted access as a physician, I can see all of Rick Saguil's blood tests and MRIs that were done in the past, and I can essentially take my own screenshots, see which ones I want. An alternative is for you to look at your own blood tests, open them up individually, take a screenshot of the result like this beta hydroxybutyrate level of 4.4. Assuming that Warrior Saguil, the patient, already took a picture of one of the tests he wants to share with Dr. Saguil, the patient goes back into his account. That's the patient homepage. And you click on the Documents section, and you'll see on the right, Upload Document. Once you press on the Upload Document, it'll give you an option to select File from Computer. And in this case, it was a screenshot, so I'll go to Photo Library. And there's the beta hydroxybutyrate that I stored as a screenshot. I'll say Use, and it'll upload it. And then that name of the file is too long, so I'll change the file to beta hydroxybutyrate level. And there it is. Now I'll just press Upload. And you'll see that it's in the database now as a document, and that'll stay there forever. You can also check to see that it was uploaded by pressing on Preview, and bingo, there it is. As an alternative, if you can't figure out the documents thing, then there is an option to just post it as a chat. So if you go back to the chat section, you'll see at the bottom of the page there's a paper clip. You click on that, and it takes you to Photo Library, where you stored your screenshot, and the same thing, you'll see the screenshot there. You'll just say Use, and you can't change the name of the file here, but it is attached, and there it is. So if I click on that link, it'll open me up to the same thing, the beta hydroxybutyrate level. So essentially you have either put it in the chat, which will stay forever, but it'll be a long scroll to find that, or you can put it in the Documents section. If you press on that hyperlink, it takes you to the results. So that's pretty much it with the new internet-based medicine. I can do a lot more given more time allowance, since I'm not a prisoner to the schedule of a hospital or an insurance company. If you need to find me, this is a Google search that shows Herbal 411 and my office in Hoffman Estates, and then it takes you right back to where we started as far as my landing page for Herbal 411, new patient consult or cannabis consulting. I realize that a lot of patients have apprehensions about getting a consult online, but you can see how easy it is. And given the amount of time, 1.5 hours, sometimes 2, I can put together a better lifestyle change. I believe I can create a better plan that's more fulfilling and gives you better guidance as far as directions away from suffering. Being an architect to make a healthy lifestyle design for someone, or to at least design a template out of suffering or onto a better healthy lifestyle change, takes time. When stress response is called into the situation and time is truncated into 15-minute intervals, maybe 20, The time constraints of standard insurance-based medicine put pressure on the patient and pressure on the doctor. When the relationship is new and it's veiled in that time pressure constraint, then I don't think that's a good way to begin. I think things will be dropped, information will be truncated, and the entire picture of who the patient is in the room will be put into an algorithm. And the ecological fallacy says that putting an individual into statistics that are created for a large population is unfair. It assumes that your suffering is the same as everybody else's suffering. So if you're a patient that desires an integrative medicine approach, a personal physician, or you've waited and have some complicated issues that need time, I suggest that you give our practice a try. As an older athlete with medical conditions myself, I embrace natural healing remedies in addition to medicines and surgical procedures. I try as much as possible to evaluate what's necessary, how deep of a problem we're in, and when available, I will do as much lifestyle change as possible, manipulating exercise, mindful practice, nutrition, sleep, herbal medicine. If warranted, then I'll consult the best specialists that I know and be in communication with them until we're finished with their services. But in most cases, I can think about things that can be used naturally, whether it's mindful practice, any form of exercise, personally designed programs, or nutrition. I think there's a lot of things that can be taken advantage of in those three realms that are not utilized properly. Western medicine has changed so much in the last 25 years that it's still awesome because of the knowledge base and statistics and data that's rolling out at lightning speed, but it also has to be interpreted properly and applied to the individual. Sometimes all that data out there that you can read on your own is a bit confusing, but I can act as a librarian, I can act as a healer, I can act as a friend, I can act as your coach. Bottom line is I have the options to do all of those things without any restrictions from an employer. So don't be afraid. Click on the new patient consultation and start the process of letting me be your guide. The one thing I can promise you is what I promised all my patients. I'll give you 110% to figure out as much as possible how to stop the suffering and get you to a better lifestyle. Thank you for watching. Please put any questions in the comments section down below, and I'll see you in the clinic.